Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Beau Burrows makes his big league debut right after this. Beau Burrows steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully you can settle down, control that heartbeat, and as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Hit the other way out toward right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Batting 7, catcher, number 7.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And he'll dive back in. Cook aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Giro. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Once more, a throw over. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Back.
Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Burrows is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Up next for the Buccos, Daniel Descalzo trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Three-two pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Ortiz coming in. And that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for Detroit, Brandon Porter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brandon Porter.
Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to the left side. Descalzo on to first to complete the double play. Digging in for his second at bat, Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding in once again, number 7. He drew a walk his first time up. Stewart at second. McGuire at first. One gone. Grounded to third. This could be two. Cleanly to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Trying to do way too much up there from what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ready with the 0-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a play! Hats off to that one. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Pirates nothing. Ready for another shot now, Steve Cook. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. This is line to left. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave one. They're down here 5-1.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Bo Burrows gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 18 runners on base.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Pedro Tejada is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Cook is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit. But he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Steve Cook, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Descalso, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. So digging in now, McGuire. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. looking to leave him loaded. To third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. In now, Brandon Porter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one, on to first, and they get them both. Ready once again, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Behind 0-2 now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Dig,
curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Cook. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. Still tied 1 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Polanco over at second. Descalzo on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. Well, let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
All right, hold up.
Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Alex Wilson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today it's the 3rd and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Robert Stevenson gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Settling in now, Steve Cook, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Steve Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Adam Frazier will be next. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Frazier. And that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, number 7. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with a shot there at the Motor City and Windsor, Ontario, just across the river, as we welcome you back to Comerica. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Porter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
He's running in the dirt here. And he'll just reset things here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he'll get back in safely. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Now a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Cook, the runner at first with 2 gone. And yet another throw over. And the runner back safely. And again a throw. And he just manages to get his hand in. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, he's off for second. High in the air into shallow left center.
You're scoring, you're scoring,
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
He's set and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to first, a double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play. Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Pittsburgh rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chad Kuhl with his 4th win this season. Felipe Rivero closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.